Okay, I'm back. Let's get to the police academy. Oh, was this the monster? Oh, I mean, maybe? Hello there. Are you going down the highway on foot as well? It's coming. Huh? Train from the Empire. Take a good look. Definitely related to Shirley somehow. There's a lot of dudes in sunglasses and suits on this train. My immediate thought is they're highway agents. That was one of the transcontinental railroad services from Arabonia. Not to be rude, but is there anything strange about that? No, nothing strange at all. That being said, you there, boy. That train, how many passengers were on it? What? You took a good look inside as it went by, am I wrong? How many? Answer. Well, I'm not entirely positive. Jesus Christ! It's a lot more than what I think, probably. I can kind of remember there was like... I want to say there was about 12 dudes in the suits. I was only looking at the guys in the suits. There was probably like 10 per, so let's say 42. You're getting there. Seems you managed to make out the silhouettes going by at the very least. Yeah, somehow. I don't think this question's very fair. Keep on honing those eyes. Do more than look aimlessly. Step back and see the bigger picture before you. And above all, never let a single moment pass you by. Take stock of each and every last detail. What? That's the key to survival on the battlefield. You would do well to remember that. Who was that? I don't know, but with that physique and presence, he definitely wasn't your everyday civilian. Actually, I'd say that's putting it lightly. What do you... What? Are those? Oh, cruel. Could these be the wanted monsters from the request? They must be. They match the description perfectly. Although it looks far more than what... Looks like far more than what was initially reported. 3, 4, 5, all slashed to death. I take it this was his handiwork. Yes, I'm sure of it. No regular blade did this. It looks like the work of some kind of giant hatchet. How can you stay so calm after seeing all of this? I'm sorry, this is a little too much, even for me. Alright, we should get away from here. That man, he's already gone. Yeah, it looked like he was headed for the city. Even if we left now, I doubt we'd catch up. I'm not sure we'd want to, either. Has been abruptly terminated. I did not see that coming, I'm not gonna lie. Just bugs feeding on the corpses. On the corpses. I swear 2 people have analyzed. Maybe it's not Wazzy. I could have sworn 2 people had analyzed. It did say in the description they focus on a single target. Which kind of sucks. Oh. Spicy bomblet rice. 461. The problem was not with the sender, Jubilee, total stranger to him. It was with its receiver, Genevieve, his bride of 7 months. I'm not gonna remember all the bits. It's just gonna be like this, like, cobbled together gibberish story. I want to grab the item on the ground. If they get too close, I can't grab it. What does it say in here? Oh, it's just gone. Alright. And Wazzy's just constantly dying. Well, would you look at that, a bus stop. How about we take one back to Crossbell City? How about no? We've already walked about halfway there. Keep up the pace and we'll be done before you know it. I'm gonna try going to Belgard Gate, though. I'm sure it's gonna stop me at the transition here. But I have to try. Oh, it stops me. Oh, okay. It stopped me a lot faster than I thought it would. Okay. 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 Touching it makes your body numb. Okay, it's just like super evasion thing. At least I got the analyze off. 5-61. Genevieve's father was a ruthless businessman who would do anything to make a profit. Even wed his only daughter to the son of an Erebonian viscount. To him. Quite regrettably, in Cyril's humble opinion. I have a feeling those Tamartians are a rare spawn. I think they were a rare spawn in previous games in general. Oh, no, I didn't get to read it. I don't actually want to fight you. But I would walk 500 Selge, and I would walk 500 more. I remember that song. To be the chest to walk the 1,000 Selge to fall. Is that the lyrics to fall down at your door? That doesn't sound right. The gate's open for us, just like the chief said it would be. We're finally here. The police academy is further up, correct? Yeah, just ahead of this forest road that leads to it. If we keep going straight, we'll be at the police academy in no time. That's good to hear. Well, it doesn't look like they sent a welcoming party. Shall we show ourselves in? Sorry, I still can't shake the feeling I got from that man we met. Me neither. Everything about him was overwhelming. But we can't renege on our meeting with the chief to search for him. Perhaps we could break into 2 parties. One team continues to the academy and the other returns to the city to investigate. I suppose that could work. No, it's too soon to split the team in half with our current lineup. But I'll call the 1st Division and notify them about it, just in case. See, that may be a good idea. Crossbell Police Department, 1st Investigative Division. Hello, Emma, it's me again. Detective Bannings, what is it? Did you find a break in that case from earlier? No, I'm calling about something else. You see, there's a giant man that tore some monsters to pieces. Large man built in his 40s, red hair, black eye patch. Wasn't traveling by train, car, or airship, but walked off from the highway. Understood. We'll keep a lookout on our end. You should proceed to your appointment with Chief Sergei. We'll do that. Sounds like that's sorted out nicely. Yeah, this way we won't have to worry so much. Okay, ready to pass through the gate? Yes, let's go. Roger that. This is a pretty road. So, this is the Nox Forest. I've heard the stories, but it's even more vast than I had imagined. Brother, do we really have to go through this place on foot? I can't think of a more gauche way to travel. Well, this is how the SSS rolls. We can't back out now. Besides, for all the complaining you've done, you don't look tired at all, Wazzy. Oh, you're right. I thought a city boy like you would have keeled over by now. You're giving me too much credit. In truth, my feet are killing me. I think I might need our fearless leader to give me a piggyback ride. Still not happening. Shall we proceed? Oh, it's a single, or maybe it's not a single screen. Petiolepella? Petiolepella? Kinda beefy. Beefier than past enemies, that's for sure. I could have sworn she had an impede. Oh, whatever. Just highly flammable. Makes sense. Still can't reach? Okay, that experience sucked. I guess the palms kind of over-leveled me, I guess. I only need to be 51 for this area. I'm just getting my battle book filled out. I'm not even like trying to grind out XP or anything. A lot of weakness to fire so far. That was a big knockback. A big knockback. I guess it doesn't matter which one. I think it auto retargets. Yeah. That was decent damage.
Adios.
Bad words. Bad words. Bad touch. It's a bad sheep. Wait, hold on. It's wandered for ages in search of an enormous fish of myth. Okay. Six of 61. The day of their wedding, she, beautifully pristine to a distressing degree in his eyes, had marched down the aisle at a stiff pace. When he lifted her veil, he'd seen no joy in her expression. I got a shield. I want to see lists. I only need 2. I don't have it. I don't have. No one has 2 water. Wow. Give it to Lloyd. Then he'll get TLoH. The arts down won't matter. Hates getting wet. Oh, it's a dung rat. It's sitting on a big pile of shit. The fuck are these? Like lanterns? Like orbital lanterns? Oh? What could that be? Seems to be a rope stretching below the cliffside. Oh, that's part of the Academy's survival training grounds. Survival training? The forest gets a lot more dense further down, just wildlife and thicket for hundreds of arge all around. Cadets who go down there have to live off the land for several days with limited equipment and provisions. I don't really think that's for me. I'll pass as well, thank you very much. Although I'd consider it if they threw in some fine wine and chic hors d'oeuvres. How do dehydrated cheese-flavored rations sound instead? I had to go through it myself in order to earn my detective license. Honestly, survival training was one of the hardest things I've ever done. That reminds me, do you think Randy's training here right now? Oh, right. Yeah, I guess that's possible. Then again, he could be at a different training ground altogether. He's in some sort of training program with the guardsmen from Belgard, right? The ones who were controlled during the cult incident. Yes, it was by request of the new CGF commander. Hope he finishes up and comes back to us soon. Yeah, me too. To be fair, you have to have a very high IQ to understand police stealing from treasure chest jokes. The humor is extremely subtle, and without a solid grasp of Crossbill state law, most of the jokes will go over a typical player's head. I'm trying to see if there's a joke hidden in here. Maybe? Yeah, it is more than one screen. Pretty long road. I am blown away at how many monsters, like different monsters, we are seeing in such a rapid pace. Habanarian, okay. Okay. Drink to water. Its bodily oils cause severe irritation. I don't care that much I don't care about the loot on the ground, it's fine. Ooh. Okay, I was not expecting this. These are super high level, aren't they? Am I out of battle scopes? Huh, okay. See what this does. Nothing. I have a feeling I am gonna do 0 damage no matter what. It didn't have like a monster level attached to it. Although if I remember, Cryan's like, oh. Yeah. This is not possible at the moment. We're probably dead right now. We're probably dead before the analyze even goes off. Goes off? Nah. We're dead now, though. That's too many spells all at once. If I hit the retry, I still have him discovered, and then I can just run? Oh, it did tell me beforehand. Alright, noted for later. Oh, I thought this was a dead end up here. That was gonna be like a chest, and then I was gonna go back and then continue on. Is there anything better than Treasure? Arguably a really good book. I'd recommend the Sunshine Agnes series, personally. Well... Ooh, what's that over there? Was that the train tracks? No. Yes. Yes. Train tracks. Crossbell Police Academy. Here we are, the Crossbell Police Academy. Finally. See why they built it all this way in the forest. It's so quiet and peaceful here. Wonder where the chief is. For now, we should check in at the Academy's reception desk. Let's head inside. Yeah, let's. Oh, what's that building for? That would be the prison. It was built alongside the police academy. Then this is where Ernest is being held? Yeah, Dudley and the others have probably brought him in by now. If you want, you could fill out a visitor's application. Ah. No, that's alright. What he went through was traumatic. He may still need time to recover and reflect. I'll try to find an opportunity in the future to visit with my grandfather. I understand, I think that'd be nice. I still care for him. Yeah, I don't know all the details about their history, but I'm sure he feels the same about her. Ah, about time they showed up. And who is this Dudley-looking ass? Manager Juan? Lloyd, Sergeant Major Seeker, it's been a while. Sorry about the wait, we only just got here. It's nice to see you again, Juan. Yes, you seem to be doing well. I haven't seen you since your last Guardian Force training exercise, Noel. As for you, Lloyd, I'd say it's been about 10 months since your graduation. I take my eyes off you for a moment, and then the next thing I know, you're a top-notch detective. Suddenly couldn't speak the word. I don't know about that, I've still got a ways to go. And this is... the one in charge of the police academy, I presume. Yeah, this is Juan. He's the manager of the school and nearby facilities. Oh, now, I hardly have to do any managing at all. At any rate, Sergey, the floor is all yours. You're free to use the meeting room. Thanks. Well, no point in standing around wasting time. Come on, let's get this ball rolling. Excuse me, Chief Sergey? What exactly is it that we came here for? You still haven't figured it out? Here I thought I left plenty of clues. Guess you guys really are still rookies. But, hey, wait a minute. Plenty of clues as to why you called us here. Could it have been for... I have no fucking clue. He must have said something. The obvious one is detective exam. No, he said something about the orbital network, didn't he? I'm gonna go orbital network course. It's true the Academy is hooked up to the orbital network, but if I wanted to prime you on that, I'd have handed you over the Epstein fact. That's fair. The real reason I asked you here today is so you can take a basic traffic law course. Part of me wanted to pick that, but then I was like, no. Noelle has her license. Why would we need that? We already, like, she would know everything anyway. There was that one dude that was, like, driving fast, and then there was Officer Kelly who was like, I'm looking for that dude that's driving fast. Oh. Then, does that mean... Yeah, the SSS is being granted its own orbital car. I also thought, okay, we're gonna get our own car, but then I'm like, but Noelle has that handle, she has her license. But we don't, why do we, So follow me, let's get to drilling the rules of the road into your head. And that's it. When it comes to handling an orbital car, these are the most essential traffic laws you'll need to remember. Well, did you get all that? I think so. I can't believe I trudged all the way here just to listen to a lecture. Still, the rules seem easy enough to remember. Though I can't imagine the current system is going to hold up as orbital cars become more commonplace. We'll cross that road when we get there. It hasn't even been 10 years since personal orbital cars hit the market. In time, they're going to become more and more regulated for public safety. It is pretty easy to get a driver's license, all you have to do is apply for one. Haven't there been talks of adding some sort of testing to the process? Yeah, someday. There will probably be all kinds of formal training and practical exams, too. But for today, I wanted to make sure you kids are familiar with the fundamentals. As for the actual driving, I'm leaving you in charge of that, Noelle. Yes, roger that. Oh right, Noelle already has her driver's license. She has plenty of experience from operating the CGF's armored cars as well. Oh, is that so? After I joined the CGF, Commander Bales made me learn. I've loved it ever since. Okay then, time to hand over the keys. It's parked just outside, follow me. I'm not getting any extra DP. I didn't get the people on the train. I didn't get this. I think there was something else I didn't get. Man, talk about a surprise. Yes, the Jeep can be rather sly when he wants to be. But an orbital car, huh? Can't say I know much about them, but what do you make of this? But what make do you think it is? Vern? Or maybe Rhineford? Well, when it comes to commercial orbital cars, those are the only two major manufacturers on the market. I wouldn't mind driving a Reinford, but the Verne company is more established. Plus, they have a very diverse catalog. From compact cars to sedans, they even make the Republic's signature buses. Reinford company is known more for luxury cars and utility vehicles, correct? Exactly. If I had to say, their models are more sturdy and high class. Many of their designs seem to be inspired by Reinford's history with orbital trains and tanks. It hadn't really hit me before, but I'm starting to get pretty excited myself. Alright, let's go have a look. Think you're all done with your little training lesson. Now, you just need to hone your practical skills, is that right? Yeah, more or less. Chief really threw me for a loop with that crash course. Who knew he could be so educated? Funny you should say that. Sergey actually used to be the Academy's driving instructor once upon a time. I've no doubt you kids just learn from the best. That's right, I do recall him mentioning that once before. Chief Sergey knows how to play things close to the vest when he wants to. And he isn't the only one. I've been trying to find out just what kind of relationship he and Commander Bales have for ages. Chief's always been like that. Can't blame him for keeping his professional and private lives separate. Hey Lloyd, I know this is a little out of the blue, but you wouldn't happen to have any peculiar dishes on you, would you? Peculiar dishes? What for? Well, the Academy's in need of samples for our forensics training program. And truly out there dishes with ingredients no one can even begin to suspect would go a long way. Oh, I get it. Something to test their ability to identify substances. Still, could you elaborate a little on exactly what kind of peculiar you're looking for? It bears noting that the CPD forensics team is renowned for their advanced composite analysis equipment. I'm not so sure that we'd be much use to them. We're hardly culinary professionals. I wouldn't worry your pretty head over that. In this case, it's better that we aren't perfect chefs. Our kitchen misfires should provide them with plenty of interesting specimens to dissect. That's true, I always try my best, but accidents do happen, you know? As a matter of fact, that sounds like exactly the sort of thing we need. You're perfect for the job. That settles it then, I'll be counting on you. And no rush, alright? Just drop by and deliver any new peculiar dishes you have whenever you're in the area. Got it, we'll keep it in mind. Oh, and one more thing. There's a book here that I think you might be interested in. Try cracking it open anytime you're looking to relax and wash off some daily fatigue. Wow, thanks Juan. I'll give it a shot. And the book revealed itself. I've yet to read a single one. I think I read the one from Sky 1. I think that was it. I always think, oh, I'll just read it offline at some point. I'm not going to read it out. And then I never do. Not once. It looks like an owl on the front. Wow. This is the orbital car we've been assigned? It doesn't look half bad. Wait a second. This framework, this design, it's not a Verne or a Reinford. Huh, right you are. This here is a model XD78. Straight from Zeiss Central Factory in Liberl. It is? ZCF developed an orbital car? Why is that so surprising? Liberl's terrain is rugged and mountainous. Orbital cars aren't common there at all. Instead, ZCF is known as the continent's leading manufacturer of orbital airships. Zeiss Central Factory actually made an orbital car. She's beautiful. What are the specs? What's her top speed? Down, girl, down. Apparently, it uses a scaled-down model of the engine they're currently putting in their airships. As for speed, it tops out at 1500 Selge per hour. That sounds really high. Like, really high? How far is a Selge? Amazing. Wouldn't that make it faster than a train? Why would the SSS be given such a high-performance vehicle? It seems so new that I doubt it's even officially on the market yet. Well, the truth is, the department wouldn't usually hand over something like this over to you. But the new mayor insisted. Matter of fact, he's the one who arranged for it. Mayor Croyce? Well, it does make sense that Uncle Dieter would have connections at ZCF. Yes, if anyone could pull it off, it's the CEO of the IBC. Find it hard to believe he'd go out of his way for us like this and not expect anything in return. Guess that means you'll just have to repay him with some old-fashioned effort. But if you think it's too much responsibility, you could always refuse it. In which case, we'd assign you one of the generic Vern models issued to the police. No need, we'll accept it with gratitude. Is it all ready to go? Sure, maintenance is done and it's already been taken on a trial run. Here's the key. Wow, this feels like a really big moment for us. Right, we've been wanting our car like the First Division has for so long. Well, what are we waiting for? Aren't we going to take it for a spin? Yeah, I guess the sensible thing would be to drive it back to Crosswell City. Noelle, would you do the honors? Yes, I'd love to. Suppose I'll hitch a ride back with you then. Something wrong? Are you gonna get in? I think I'm a little nervous. This is a really big step for us. He's right, it's our very own car. After all we've been through, the concept is almost surreal. Feels like only yesterday that we were envying the detectives of the First Division for having one. Yeah, I can understand that. Get this show on the road, people. We've got trails to blaze and dust to leave. Just look at her. She can hardly contain herself. Best not to keep a lady waiting, no? Yeah, good call. Alright, guys, time to go for a ride. Just in case this turns into, like, a boss fight. Somehow. Like, we immediately crash the car. I don't know what's about to happen. Oh, I'm out of EP. I don't know what's about to happen. Let's make sure we're healed up. Is that that's the super monster chest, isn't it? Well, that's nice of the game. Ah, get a whiff of that new car smell. And the wheel handle's like butter. She's everything I ever dreamed of. The seats are nice and comfortable and the interior design is no slouch either. I have to say, I'm sold. It's a nice ride, there's no denying that. Not to mention the fact that we can comfortably fit about 7 people. Which means we'll be fine even after Randy and Tio get back. Okay, enough with the accolades, let's head out. Save your final judgments until after you see this thing in action. Right, here we go! Got that owl grill. Look at it go. This is incredible. You're right, it's fast, but it feels so safe. Plus the engine hardly makes a sound. And yet you can practically feel it purring right under your seat. That's ZCF engineering for you. I wouldn't mind taking her for a spin sometime myself. I like the CGF's armored cars too and all, but man, I'm starting to feel like I'm cheating on them. Is that how you see it? You're a real gearhead, aren't you, Noelle? Gotta look at those wheels. Honestly, Randy, how are you not tired after 5 full days of survival training? Who says I'm not exhausted? I'm down for a shower if you'll join me. Then maybe we could snuggle up in bed together. Come on, you're such an idiot. Speaking of that car, I've never seen anything like it before. Maybe it's a new Vern model on loan to the police. Nope, that's ZCF's handiwork. Blows my mind that they'd get a snazzy ride like that for the SSS. But how does he know all this? Zeiss Central Factory? I thought they didn't make Orbital cars. And what makes you say it was given to your division? Well, Lloyd and Mademoiselle were sitting inside it. Not to mention the chief and our 2 new rookies. Who else could it be? How could you see who was inside the car from so far away? Did it have ZCF's name on it somewhere too? Yeah, there was an emblem engraved on the left-hand side. Man, now I really can't wait to get out of here. Hey, Randy. Won't you consider coming back to the Guardian Force? Huh? It's just, no matter how I look at it, your abilities are better suited for the military. And you've been comfortable training with a rifle this time, too. Only because I'm practicing with blanks. You know I'd be in the dirt with this thing in live combat, don't you? But... yeah. Hey, don't sweat it. If you're ever in a jam, I'll come running. Now come on, we got some rehab training to finish up. But I know that. Pick up the pace. How long do you intend to dawdle? If I don't see every one of you up that rope in 10 minutes, we're staying out here till the break of dawn. Yes, ma'am. Please, no more snakes. Yeesh. You're a devil of a senior officer when you want to be, you know that? Oh, shut up, Randy. My neck hurts a ton out of nowhere. A huge one-eyed man with red hair. Yeah, we've already contacted the 1st Division about him. We don't have the slightest idea who he was, but he clearly wasn't your typical wayfarer. After all, he didn't do a thing to hide how powerful he undoubtedly was. Therein lies the issue. Terrorists and Jaegers tend to be more discreet about their battle prowess. And even if we have probable cause to suspect him, state law doesn't allow us to open an investigation right away. That's true. Strange behavior we've witnessed recently from Heiwei and the Imperial government is also cause for concern. It would seem the void left by Rebechet is finally starting to make waves in the shadows of the underworld. More like right out in the open from the sound of it. Then there's that trade conference at the end of the month. Business is about to pick up for us. True, but we're prepared for it. For now, I think it's imperative that we find out who that man is. Agreed, I wonder where he might be staying. Oh, he renovated it into a garage. Hey, they did some fine work. Chief, don't tell me. All that construction was for the Orwell car? Yep, I had them install a parking spot for the ride and a driveway to get to it. Using headquarters as funds, no less. Wow, this is incredible. There's even enough space for us to do maintenance. And so begins our life with an Orwell car. We're really going to be driving on Easy Street now. I think Kia will be absolutely thrilled. Well, what the heck is that? That's a really nice car. Oh, Ryu, Henry. Hello again, you two. This is so sweet, I've never seen a car like this. Wait, no way, did you guys buy this? Of course not. We're borrowing it for the SSS business, though. Seriously? You guys get a promotion or something? I wouldn't call it a promotion, exactly. Wait, where's Kia? She's not with you guys? Is she with Momo, maybe? How should I know? Just because we walked to Sunday school together doesn't mean we came back with her. I guess not, but... She said she had some work to take care of for Sister Marble, so she stayed behind. Might still be at the cathedral, maybe? I see. Wonder what could be keeping her. Sheesh, you two, overprotective parenting much? Can you blame them, though? She's that precious little girl. I have no idea what you're talking about. It's only natural for us to worry for her. We're her guardians. Well, if you guys are that antsy about it, why don't you go pick her up at the cathedral? You do have a new set of wheels, after all. You make a good point. Can we count on you to drive, Noelle? Do you even have to ask? No way, you guys are picking Kia up in that thing? Ooh, me too, let me hitch a ride. come on, Ryu. Your dad is going to ground you if you come home late. Oh, I totally forgot about that. Chihiru just got back today, too. Well, it sounds like you two should hurry on home, then. Don't worry, we'll give you guys a ride one of these days. You better. Well then, if you'll excuse us. Take care, you two. Enough chit-chat. Go pick her up already. I'll be heading back inside now. Got it. Let's go, everyone. Right, we're off to the cathedral. We'll have to pass through the entertainment district. We can get there via Central Square from here. Lead the way, the wheel's all yours. Oh man, I can't wait to see the look on Kia's face when we get there. She is a bit of a gearhead herself, after all. You two really are just a doting mom and dad. Oh, it's Reese. I'm surprised they would drive through this back alley. I guess it is big enough, but it's still. I'm certain that whatever Reese and Kevin have to do, it definitely has to do with Kia. There's no way it doesn't. We're here, now where could Kia be? We can start by checking our classroom. Look at me, rolling my way up to the cathedral. I suppose miracles really do happen. Not exactly the worshipping type, are you, Wazzy? It's not that I have a bad relationship with ADOs. I've just never meshed with the church-going crowd. It always gave me shivers being in one. That's a little strange coming from someone who named their street gang after the Testaments. And didn't you always refer to your fights with the Saber Vipers as crusades? That was mostly Abbas's idea. Excuse me. Oh? Sorry to bother all of you. Will this happen to be the Crossbell Cathedral? Oh, yes it is. It's a big suitcase. Reese? Ellie? It's been so long. Come to think of it, I do remember you mentioning that you were from Crossbell. That's right. You were the last person I expected to run into today, Reese. Is she an acquaintance of yours, Ellie? I didn't know they knew each other. This is surprising. Yes, you recall that I studied abroad before joining the SSS, right? I met Reese while in the holy city of Arteria 2 years ago. She did a lot to make my stay more comfortable. Arteria? Isn't that the location of the high seat of the Septian Church? Indeed it is. Hello, my name is Reese Argent. I was recently appointed to a position at Crossbell Cathedral. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. Likewise. Nice to meet you too. So you're going to be working at Crossbell Cathedral now? Oh wait, but I thought you were... Ellie, I have a small favor to ask. Would you mind keeping the nature of my position a secret? Oh, of course. Is there some special reason why you've been assigned here? Yes, but I'm sorry, I can't tell you just yet. I also have a few questions I'd like to ask you about the current state of Crossbell. Of course. Ellie? Oh, we're just catching up. I still have to report into the cathedral, so please excuse me. Do you all have business there as well? Yes, we came to pick up a girl from Sunday school. We think she's still in our classroom. Oh, I see. Then I'll just leave you to it. Sister Reese, there's something about the way she carries herself. Struck me as very... mature. Just how old is she, Ellie? Only 1 year older than me, so 19. I met her by chance while in Arteria. That's how we got to know each other. She introduced me to all sorts of tasty eateries, too. Eateries? Her? Yes, despite her appearance, she's actually something of a gourmand. Or is it gourmand? A gourmand. That sounds more correct. Now that she's in Crossbell, I'll have to return the favor and return the flavor, maybe. Show her around. Ooh, sounds like it'd be a lot of fun. Is something wrong, Wazzy? You're kind of blanking out there. It's nothing. That girl had a certain air about her. It intrigued me is all. Intriguing how? Seems like your typical sister to me, pure, polite. Please, it doesn't take a genius to guess that there's something more to her. Though I'm sure a certain someone already knows a thing or two about that. Whatever could you mean? Okay. Well, anyway, the sun is going to get set soon. Let's go pick up Kia. Yes, let's. Too sharp for your own good, Wazzy. Okay, my voice is actually starting to hurt a bit, so I'm going to stop right here. I have no doubt there's another. It's just cutscene for another like half hour before I'm like have action again. So yeah, I'm going to call it here. If you enjoyed your time here, hit a follow. I've not done so already, but until next time, thanks for hanging out.